Okay, the easiest part, if you could say and spell your first and last name for me, please.
My first and spell it.
Yes, ma'am. You say and spell your first and your last name.
Brenda, Brenda. Richardson, Richardson.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to be over here, and you can look directly at me.
Okay.
First of all, I'm sure you could have chosen 100 different things to do in your life. So why did you choose to become an educator?
Because I love children. I love to work with them. I love to see them accomplish different things, and that's why I do it.
Okay. Every teacher I've ever spoken with has always told me that they've at some point dipped into their own pocket to purchase school supplies for some of their students.
Correct.
So have you done that? And if you have, why?
Because that's how they learn. If they don't have what they need, their esteem go down, and they are timid in school. They won't do the best. And I've seen that they'll come in with their head down and looking around and see everybody that has theirs and they don't. So they are focused. They don't do the best when they don't have what they need to get the day started. So I do it a lot. I do it every year. I go out and buy so much because I know I'm gonna have some that don't have it. And it breaks my heart to see someone walk in and don't have that smile on their face. They're like the rest of the children. They got what they need to learn what they need to learn.
Right. All right. So you touched on it a little bit. So, for a student in need who, I think we spoke about this, for a student in need, comes to class, if they're not prepared, and that kind of stays with them for the whole day, because if they know at first period, sixth period, they're not going to have what they need. How do you see that affecting their self-esteem throughout the day, or how they feel about themselves throughout the day if they're not, you as a teacher might have your kids prepared, but the next one might not. So how do you see that affect them overall throughout the day?
It affects them in their learning, getting along with other students. They may pick a fight or something to get out of the classroom. It affects them because they're seeing what the kid, and then you have students that will, oh, you don't have yours, I got mine, and that just touched them, and that's when they pick and start doing things they shouldn't do in class. So their behavior changed too. So that affect them mental, physical, is all on board. It affects them all along. So they need what they need to get started, plus to be able to be among the children that have everything and look and see, okay, I got mine, just like everybody else has that. It's like you come in and you hadn't eaten, and everybody else eating and you hungry. So it's just like the school supplies. It's just like that. I don't have what I need to get my day started. So it affects them the whole day. They are not gonna learn, they are not gonna focus, and the teacher's gonna have to keep calling them down because they don't have what they need to start. And that's why I do what I do, and that's why I go out and buy in advance their stuff to give to the ones that don't have it, so they won't feel that way. So I can get teachings done, and they can learn what they need to learn.
So how do you think, this is about, trying to encourage our community to donate school supplies for these kids. So how do you feel that, a school supply donation would help a child without, all the teachers doing all the work? How do you see that a school donation would help? And a lot of people think, if I just get a pack of pencils, it's not very much. But, what can even those small things do? So I guess twofold. What would you say to encourage people to donate, even if it's a small amount of items that they can help with?
I would say go, no matter what it is, it's needed. No matter what you can give, because you're not only helping the student, you're helping yourself, because our students are our future. So if you can give a little thing, because some people have budget and can't afford that much. So no, it's not a lease or a month. If you can just give something, that will help that student, every student, because one thing can lead to another. Everybody give one thing, you got everybody giving something, and every child can have what they need to get the school started right, their whole year. Because the first day of school is the first day of their life. Because if they don't have what they need the first day, the whole year is zapped out the way, because they're going to focus on that first day, how they were treated and everything. So a pencil or eraser, anything that you can give is not too little. So go out and give, no matter what you can give it, because it's never, you saying this is too small, I just can afford a pencil. But that's a child with a pencil that didn't have a pencil. So go out and give that. I'm like, that's how I am, because I'm like, us teachers, we may not can afford, but we sacrifice some things to give to them. So just a pencil will help. It will help. No matter what you give, it will help. So go out and give.
Have you ever used Classroom Central before?
Yes.
Yeah. What's that experience like for you?
It's great, because I can go in there and get exactly what I have asked for to give to the student. So it's wonderful. What Channel 9 does is great, because I watch what they get, and each station, that is so wonderful. It helps the teacher not have to pull out their pockets all the time to get what their students need.
Anything else you'd like to add?
No, I'm like, I love what Channel 9 do every year, because it helps the community. It's not only helping us teachers, it's helping the whole community, because if our student is learning, it's helping, because they are our generation, our next generation. So if they're learning, they're helping us to be able to lead the future. So I'm like, we are a win-win situation. No matter what, it's a win-win situation.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was beautiful.